Hello everyone, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Count Silver, and today we are back with Find Love or Die Trying. We're almost out of this, hopefully. We're almost off this island. We have the plan set up, and in a couple of days, I think, or maybe even tonight, I can't even remember, I think it's tonight, we will be gone, hopefully. We'll see. So, thank you guys for being here. We're going to go ahead and get started today. What are you smiling about? No! No! Dang it. Yes. I'm glad there's a back button. Otherwise, yesterday's date with Violet, that's why I'm smiling, because it was fantastic. It just feels like things are going my way lately. Yesterday's date with Violet still has got me feeling as giddy as a little kid. It's almost like there's perks to being on a killer dating show. Well, don't get too comfortable. We've still got a few days left, and then it's back to the regular. I'm looking forward to that. I bet. But better... Already got off to a great start. Better sooner than later. You cost too much to keep around. Anyway, the million-dollar question. Who's today's lucky girl? That'd be... Yeah, who am I taking today? Maybe Allie, right? So tomorrow, it's going to be either Tara or Allie. It's probably best if we go with Tara. Doesn't Tara need time to crack the code? Nah, I already finished making the code breaker. It's trying every password as we speak. That's what I was gonna say, but I mean, fuck me, I suppose. No guarantee it'll finish before we're done with both of our dates, but it's worth a shot. Thank you, Tara. Don't worry about it. Besides, I think it's better if we save your date for last. Why's that? I don't know. You're some super spy from some super secret organization. You definitely got better heist potential than I do. I don't know about that, but sounds good to me. I'll use the time to prepare for some contingency plans. Scarlet, Violet, you? I'm gonna need you guys for this. I'm happy to provide assistance. You bet! I'll help however I can. That was the wrong voice for that, but whatever. Sweet! Alright, right, Count Silver. What's up? I didn't just build a code breaker, I built a game that works with it too. What do you mean? She handed me her console. I just whipped it up real quick. It looks like a code breaking game, but really, it works directly with the computer we found. If you get the password right in this game, we'll have access to the computer. Make sense? Amazing. I can't believe you whipped up something so fast. It wasn't hard. It was just a big middle finger to my mom, who thought all my screen time was a waste of time. Oh god, here we go with the mommy issues, Jesus. Anyway, I figured we can play this game here and there during our date. Try whatever passwords come to mind. Obviously not for the whole date, because ratings and all, but as much as we can. Sounds like a plan. Sounds good to me, Tara. I'm a genius, Count Silver. She cackled maniacally. You are. Sure thing. I'd like to spend today with Tara. Is that so? Well, we'll make it happen. Try not to spend all of it playing games, though. Believe it or not, that isn't what most viewers want in a primetime slot. No promises, but I'll try my best. It ain't much, but I'll take that. That's right, you gotta take it. Sorry, Kat, that's pretty much the plan. Hey, Count Silver, you up to play some games? I'd love to, but Kat wants us to do some other... Games it is! Sweet! There's no stopping Tara when she puts her mind to something. We start playing together in the games room while making pleasant conversation. Normal enough to seem like a regular conversation, cryptic enough to disguise what we were trying to do. Even if Tara and I never went on crazy adventures like I did with Allie, it didn't make moments with her any less special. I mean, what do you mean by that? If I forget that we're trying to hack into some confidential database, this really is like a fun day at home with your partner. How about Tara is the best? It's worth a shot. Nope, didn't work. Yeah, I don't think that was gonna work, Tara. The nerve of them. Tara rules? That's a miss. Was the T capitalized? Maybe add a 0, 1, 2, 3 at the end of it. Thank goodness we have the code breaker running in the background. Time to switch gears. Let's give Kat some footage to work with to keep us alive. Good God, Count Silver. Why the sun? It switched so quickly. That threw me off. I was flabbergasted for a second. Ah, go on without me. Little face. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Some way or another, we always end up back inside the mansion, huh? And there's nothing wrong with that. I guess you're right. Up for a few more rounds of that game we just played? Sure. How about Damien Black sucks? Oh no. Nope, doesn't work. Cat Black sucks? Not that either. How about Count Silver? Oh come on, now you're just guessing. Like I wasn't before? Well, I'll try it. Why would they make it my name? The two of us looked at each other like deer in the headlights. What? We cheered as if our favorite team just won a sporting event. Wait a minute. Why would the password be your name? That doesn't make any sense. My guess is as good as yours. Maybe we'll find out tonight. I hope so. Well, I think I've had enough of games for today. I never thought I'd hear you say that, Tara. I'm full of surprises. We can spend the good news after. How about we try something new today? Something outside? What? Outside? This is not Tara. This is an imposter. This is not the real Tara. This can't be. Sounds like a plan to me. Didn't even question it. Awesome. Let's go. We ended up going back inside a minute later, but the rest of the day with Tara was still a lot of fun. Okay. I'm glad to know that it was still Tara, because that was really concerning. And we're in! The password prompt closed with a satisfying ding ding. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. Why would there be a folder called homework? You don't want to know, you. You don't want to know. It's not homework. Whoa, that is definitely a P word. Folder name. I'm not gonna say it. I'm too scared to say it on here, but you guys can see. You guys can read. You know. I had to take a sippy break. Tara was about to open it until Allie intervened. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Allie, for real. Do you mind if I take a look? Ah, forgot why we were here for a second. Sure. Let's see. Allie started going through folders, databases, reports, anything that could be useful. At the same time, Tara started downloading all of the files to her console. Doesn't look like there's anything here about why my name was the password. All the rest of us could do was give Allie and Tara the space they needed. Well, I mean, I kind of want to know what was in that quote-unquote homework folder. Only because, like, man, like, I want to know what their interests were. whoever was, like, computer was at, I want to know what their interests were. Seems like they're only going to be up from here, team. That was not even what was said on the screen. What the fuck? Seems like it's only going to be up from here, team. I was worried for Allie, especially if we couldn't get into the computer, but it looks like we got it all after all. It's too soon to say anything, but I do hope you're right. Let's not jinx it. So what's the first thing you're going to do when we're out of here? I thought we weren't going to jinx it. I'm going to go straight back to helping people, the way I know best. Nothing's changing in that regard. That is a lovely aspiration. Do me a favor and make sure your inventions... I can't get it right. Why do I even play visual novels? Oh my god. Do me a favor and make sure your inventions don't get used on yourself again, okay? I mean, it's not like I was trying to. I admire how you can be so sure. As excited as I am to leave this place, I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing after. You're going on a cruise with me, Violet! You're going on a cruise! That's totally okay, Violet. That's part of the fun of life, just figuring it out as you go. I suppose so. Violet looked at me and smiled. Let's go! Let's go! Dude, Violet is top tier. I keep saying it. I'm gonna say it again just in case you forgot. Violet is the best. Oh my goodness. That's pretty much my plan at this point too. Oh, everyone's back. Everyone did the shuffle. Guess who's back? Bit. Oh, okay. I see what she's going for. What Tara wants to say is, we did it. I was like, what is she trying to do? I get it now. I got everything I need to help turn the tide of the war, and I know where my family is, and they're alive. I've never seen Allie so happy. She jumped towards me and hugged me. Oh. Oh. That's fantastic. That's such a relief. I'm so happy for you, Allie. Good job, Tara. You cracked the code. Not all at once now. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much. We didn't have to wait this long to leave, but you guys did it for me and my family. I can't ever thank you enough. She pulled out the master key from her back pocket and swirled it around in her right hand. You guys ready to get out of here? Actually, I was thinking of staying here for the rest of my life. Not having internet is the best thing ever. I couldn't agree more. Let's get out of here. After you, Allie. Man, you're kind of freaking me out. What a transition. We followed Allie out of the mansion, through the forest, and to the hangar. But you see, okay, the thing is, like, what? Okay, so I'm trying to wrap my head around this. They said to save the last date for Allie, right? But we're on the last. We're not on the last day unless we're doing one more. We're just getting everything set for tonight, and then we're leaving. We'll find out. We'll find out. We followed Allie out of the mansion, through the forest, and to the hangar. Whoa! I did not see this. Granted, I don't go outside. I don't blame you. It's pretty out of the way. Not that we have to worry about it now. Allie pulled out the master key and swirled it in her right hand. She walked to the door of the hangar and put the key into its lock. It's not the right key. She tried to turn it, but it didn't work. She tried a few more times, but the lock refused to budge. I don't understand. I've seen Kat use this key everywhere, including here. They must have changed the locks. Does this mean we're stuck here? I don't... It was rare that Allie tripped over her words. It hurt to see her so defeated. I don't know. Uh-oh. An uncomfortable silence fell over us. Am I going to die here? Are all of us? No. We're not out of this just yet. I refuse to give up again. Well, we can't get into the hangar. There's no way to break in without triggering the alarms. For now, yes. But getting in later is a different story. But if I remember correctly, whenever you went on a third date with Count Silver, you would fly in a plane together. Well, I'm assuming the plane was you two. It's just like you tried something crazy and drag in Count Silver. Yeah, that was us. I can't refute that. That was definitely us. How we never died on those plane rides, I'll never know. That means the staff don't mind if you take the plane during the date, which means we should be able to ask for the key temporarily. But we stole it every time though, right? We'd still be able to get the plane. It just has to be during tomorrow's date. There'd be more staff around than usual, but we'd still have a chance. Exactly. The rest of us can be relatively close by, perhaps at the beach to avoid suspicion. Then when you get the plane, we run over, you pick us up, and we're out of here. This could work. It's better than how my plan turned out anyway. I was worried for a second there, but it was for nothing. We got this. It'd be in a tight spot without you. It is a team effort. Without each of us here, we would be stuck here with no chance of escape, I'm sure. Speak for yourself. I'm sure I could get out of here on my own. You would shut down the second you reach the beach, Tara. On second thought, maybe teamwork makes the dream work. You gotta go to the beach tomorrow, Tara, to be ready. We laughed together. The mood was infinitely better than it was just a few moments ago. We spent the rest of the night talking through the details of the plan, including what we'd do if the unexpected happened. One thing was for sure, though. We weren't giving up on getting out of here. It all ends tomorrow. Oh boy. It all ends tomorrow. You hear that? I'm ready. But like, how can they know for sure that they were going to hand them the key? What if they were like, no, plane off limits? And they're like, how do you know about the plane, huh? Which I guess they should be prepared for that, since Almost every time that I've gone on a third date with Allie, we have taken the plane, I assume. I don't know. What do you know, Count Silver? You actually made it to the last one-on-one date. How are you feeling? Pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. I'm excited to see how a day with Allie will be. Oh, you've got a real special in store. Surprise, not special. What did I say that for? She has all of us in the crew working extra hard to prepare a special date for you. And by all of us in the crew, I mean the Brothers 5. How about you go find her, spend some time together while we set things up for you? Sounds like a plan, Cat. Let's see. Oh, looks like she's by the beach. Guess that's where I'm headed. Don't do anything we can't air. Murder is okay, but God forbid someone take their top off. You shouldn't have been in the bedroom with me and Allie that one time. I didn't forget. I waved to Cat as I went on my way. Just as Cat said, Allie was by the beach. She was looking out at the ocean. Morning, Allie. Count Silver, it's always nice to see you. The difference between Allie's voice during the day and night was like day and night. I guess we do have to worry about the cameras, but still, it takes some getting used to. I know we're going to be tough to top your previous dates with all the other girls, but I think I have a good shot. I'm looking forward to it, Allie. You'd better be. We've been saving the best for last. She reached for my hand. Walk with me? I reached for her outstretched hand. It'd be my pleasure. The two of us walked around the beach for a while, getting to know each other, quote unquote. So what will you be doing when the show is over? First thing I'm going to do is say hey to my family again, and make them a nice dinner. I'm sure they've gone sick with worry in a week since I've been gone. I wonder what they're thinking now. It's been at least 2 years since then. Kat was right. Sometimes not remembering is a blessing. Allie doesn't have that luxury. Anyway, I got a surprise for you. Come on. She pulled me along by the hand into the forest. I have to say, Allie's really impressed me. Of course, it was her deliberate plan to come into the forest and get to the hangar, but she made it seem so spontaneous. You're going to love it. I saw it the same moment she did. It was all we could do was stand and watch. No. She staggered and almost fell. And who could blame her? What happened? What's happening? No! No! Why is it on fire? Who set it on fire? Our escape! It doesn't matter what kind of contingency plan you had at this point. It is no longer feasible. It revolved around this. The hangar was engulfed in roaring flames. The heat was incredible. There was no way either of us could take another step towards the hangar without being burned alive. The stench of burning oil assaulted me without mercy. We were at a loss for words, and in front of all those flames was her, walking away from the flames. Somehow I just know it was her. Sorry, Allie, Count Silver. There's been a small change of plans. I'm sure you can tell, but we've had a few snags with the hangar. How about you two spend your day on the ground instead? I want to scream. I want to attack her with every bone in my body. Jesus Christ. We can't attack her, right? Because that's going to put everything in detrimental, like... I'm going to save because I'm scared. That is such a bitch. I don't know what to do. Really, we can't do anything, right? I can't do anything. But I can't. I can't or I'll be killed. And not just me, but everyone else. Okay, that was the right answer because we would have... that would have been dumb. Held myself back from giving away what this plane meant to me. It took all the strength I had. I need to calm down. Kat might be able to read my face and see that. Sounds fine to me, Kat. I'm just glad you're safe. What happened? We're still looking into it. Well, either way, there's nothing we can do about that. How about we go somewhere else, Count Silver? She reached for my hand and held it tight. How could she smile like this at me? Of course, Allie. For the rest of the day, Allie and I put on a performance of a lifetime. I don't like this one bit. I don't like this at all. This makes me so incredibly sad. I can't even describe it. This can't be it. Like this, there's a contingency somewhere, right? Though our faces were all smiles and laughter, we knew, now more than ever, that we were trapped in Kat's Macabre puppet show. I can't speak, I'm so sorry. And Kat loved to make us dance. She must have known we were trying to escape, but how? Did we make a mistake? Did Ford give us away? Should we ever have trusted him in the first place? Who can I trust now? Time is ticking, and the end of the show looms closer and closer. It's time I'm supposed to meet with the group, but what would we even do? There's no way we can escape. Our last chance died with the hangar. Maybe I should just make a break for it. No, I'd never make it, and the others would suffer for my mistake. Yeah, don't be so selfish. Come on now. We cannot be selfish in a time like this. What do I do? Oh boy. You don't look so good, Count Silver. None of these answers are very great. I think I've been better. I've been better, Kat. It hasn't exactly been sunshine and rainbows today. You really aren't much for acting, are you, Count Silver? Look, I already know about you and your plan to escape. No. My blood ran cold. You know, take the plane, fly away from here. It wasn't hard to figure out. I tried to say something in my defense, but my voice wouldn't come out. It was all I could do to stand wide-eyed. I knew when you and the others found the lab, got your memories back. Well, at least the others did. And I know that every night, you all work together to try to find a way out. I mean, of course I know. I'm the reason why you got this far. What do you mean? Just follow me. You'll save us all time. We walked to the locked room near the games room. She took out our master key and span it around. You never really thought a bunny could take a key from me, right? Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. She opened the door. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The others were inside, looking as surprised as I was. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you right now, Kat. How about two? First, your inside man was never Ford. It was me. I mean, come on. He wouldn't be smart enough for something like this. Second, you only ever had a chance at escaping this island because of me. Newsflash, Allie. Those tanks never just bug out. You're the one who left me out of the tank. The one and only. Allie was at a loss for words, and I was no different. What do you want, Kat? Honestly, the same thing as you guys. I want off this crazy train. I want out. I want you guys to include me in your little escape plan. What? I don't have something on my face. You were trying to kill me. As hard as it is to believe, the list of people who want to stay on this island is pretty short. Hell no, we can't trust you. I'm not sure how, but I remember I tried to escape with you before. I trusted you. I even fell for you. Even 5 girls isn't enough? Unbelievable. Allie, now's not the time. Okay? Okay, quiet down. It's not the time. And then you betrayed me and shot me. There's no way we could ever trust you. You're just going to stab us in the back. Is this true, Kat? I'm ashamed to say it is. I didn't have a choice. You know how it is with Damien? It doesn't matter if you share the same blood. He'll take the people you love hostage and use them to force you to dance to his tune. I'm sorry I betrayed you, Count Silver. I really am. But if I had to do it again, I'd do it again in a heartbeat, because there was someone I need to save. I know I must look like a villain to you, but believe me, I have people I care about too. If you're so compassionate, how come you burned up our only way out of here? You're lucky I did, Count Silver. If you'd actually flown this plane, you'd all be at the bottom of the ocean right now. See, that's what I was kind of thinking, that they had some kind of like contingency for that as well, right? What do you mean? It's a cool trick of Damien's. He knew there was a chance that people on this show would recover their memories and try to escape. So he made us build the hangar and the plane. It's the one place anyone trying to escape would go. Exactly. I've told you in the past, Allie, never fly that plane or take the boat out of sight of this island. If you did, you'd have blown up like fireworks. That Allie and I were in that plane, which was little more than a flying death trap, sent a chill down my spine. Look, the simple reality is you need me to escape. Without me, you won't even make it past the barrier. What barrier? Exactly. And though I hate it, I need you guys to help me and escape. Why do you hate it? Like, that's the thing. It's like, if you're truly helping us, why do you hate that we are the only ones that can help you as well? She's just basically saying that if she could do it by herself, she would in a heartbeat and not give a fuck about any of us. That's what I see it as. She reached her hand towards me for a handshake. Allies? Let's discuss first. I agree. Thank you, Violet. Get out of here, Cat. Cat leaned against a wall while the rest of us debated what to do. Can we really trust her? This might just be another trap. It's not like it'd be the first by her on you. But Jesus Christ, dude, my fucking vocabulary. It's not like it'd be the first by her you fall into, Count Silver. You're right. That said, it's not like we have much to prove at this point. Even if she'd done terrible things to us in the past, we still need her to escape. You alright, Allie? Yeah, I don't like that face when Allie makes that face. It's scary. I'm fine. I'm just angry at myself. Hey, don't beat yourself up about it. We're still alive. That's what counts. She's right, you know. I'm not sure how I'm feeling right now either, but we're alive. That counts for something. You're right, Count Silver. As much as I hate to say it, I think we'll need Cat's help, trustworthy or not, if we want to stay that way. Yeah, but we'll have to keep an eye on her. I don't trust her completely. Like, and I know it's probably dumb because it probably is the only way, but we'll have to keep an eye on her. I couldn't say it better myself. Alright, Cat. If you want our help, we're going to need to answer a few questions. Yeah, Cat. Ask away. What the hell is this sick show for? And why have we been... Why... No, this is ridiculous. Okay. And why have you been forcing us to repeat it over and over? As someone from the Resistance, it should be obvious to you. This is just one of hundreds of killing shows we air. Shows that keep people scared, that keep people from organizing against the government. That's not a great way to do it, because if it's a dating show, I mean, people might be willing to risk their lives to get on a dating show. I mean, let's be real. People might be like, you know what, I would die trying, you know? You want to paralyze people with fear? You broadcast exactly what will happen to you if you rise up. You're monsters, you know that? I don't disagree with you, but we're not in charge here. Some of us still have family to lose, Allie. Damn, what the fuck? Why did she say that? Okay, damn. Continue. Before we air each show, we test them internally on test audiences to see what kind of ratings they bring for the fortunate and what kind of despair they bring for the less fortunate. If they tested well enough, we'd air it, but it wasn't efficient. But we couldn't just film a killing show over and over again to see which version of it rated best. You can't bring people back from the dead. It was the same for the test audiences. You couldn't just make them watch multiple versions of a show, as they remember previous versions that would influence their opinions. There was no way to test multiple versions of a show without losing the feelings that lives were really in danger. But the memory rewriter would have changed that. It did. We were able to reuse everybody, our volunteer actors, to test audiences. Since we could just make people forget what happened, we would film run after run of the show, where each was as if were the first time to all of you. And that's exactly what we've been doing here for the last 2 years. It was a lot to hear. I had a feeling, but to know that people looked at us like we were nothing but lab rats? Well, I genuinely was afraid for my life. It's sickening. We went silent for a while. If you've been testing the show this long, when's the real thing? There is no real thing. It's only what version tests the best. That said, there's only so much time Damien's willing to spend on this show, and that time is almost up. This is the last run of the show. If you don't escape before the end, you're all as good as dead. I know Damien and I have said that we'd let you and your chosen partner go if you achieve good enough ratings, but it's a lie, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry I've waited this long to try to help you guys. I've been too scared to risk it all, but I've nothing left to lose now. She extended her hand for me for a handshake. Allies? At least till we get out of here? I don't really have a choice this time either, huh? If you wanted to, you could report us right now. That's true, and my word would count for more than all of yours. But that wouldn't save the person I need to. Like it or not, we have to work together. Then it's a deal. Allie shook Kat's hand. Kat, are you sure you don't want to... I'm fine, Scarlet. It's not important anymore. And we don't have time to waste. If you say so. Anyway, the only time we can escape is the last day of the show, between midnight and just before the sun goes up. That's when the boat comes to welcome the newly engaged couple, and that's the only way off this island alive. It also doubles as a supply ship. We use it to replenish between each run of the show. Are there no more other planes on the island? A boat would be far slower. Unfortunately, it's not so easy. There's a protective shell around the island which performs two functions. First, it renders us invisible to satellite. It's the reason why your people couldn't find us, Allie. Second, is anything bigger than a human being tries to get in or outside of the barrier, it'll get fried unless it's emitting a compatible IFF signal. The only way off the island that will give that signal is the boat. I'm betting it'll be heavily guarded. Well, yes, but not from people on it. The ship itself will be run by a skeleton crew. It's the staff on the island who we'll have to watch out for. That still leaves the question of how we'll deal with them. Last time I checked, there's hundreds of them, and not even 10 of us. Actually, it might not be so hard after all. I got a plan that just might work. Though I have to admit, it's a little crazy. I like the sound of that. What do you mean by that? Scarlet, what are you making that face for? If it involves zombies again, I'm out. You explained her plan to us with a renewed confidence that could inspire anyone to believe. Luckily, we still have tomorrow, so we just have the right amount of time we need. This just might work, you. You're a mad genius. Let's just say I've been holding back my creativity until now. What do you mean? It's crazier than anything I'd imagined, and crazy enough to work. Let's get to work. Wait, we were even listening to the same plan? Well, I guess we'll find out. The others went their separate ways to help prepare for Yu's plan. The cat stayed. Our business wasn't finished just yet. Yeah, we still gotta get a boxing match, Cat. I'm about to have an influencer boxing match with you, one-on-one, right here, right now, because I need to let out some stress. What's up? How am I supposed to trust you? That's a good question. I want to trust you, Cat, I really do. But you've burned me before. How can I trust you now? That's fair. The only thing I can say to try to make you trust me is that we both have people we care about, Count Silver. And if you don't escape, then the person I care about will go down with you. I'm not asking for you to put your neck out for me. You'll never have to. I'm asking you to help somebody that you've never met, and you never will. Somebody innocent. It's strange. This woman has put me through hell, treating me like a rablat and more, and yet, somehow, I think she's telling the truth. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you do trust me. You'll see tomorrow that I'm going along with Yu's plan either way. I'll trust you, Cat. I'm sorry for yelling at you earlier. Don't be. I literally shot you. Exactly. Exactly. I think that earns you the right to be angry and more, no? I have every right to be angry. Like, I have every right to be upset. Which, mind you, right, okay, maybe this is for the best, the end of the day, because now everyone gets to escape, not just a select few. But still, I would be mad that I got shot. Well, I've gotten to know you over these past few years. Not for more than a couple weeks straight, but I got to know you. I think you're rude and manipulative, and I have no problem lying to my face. Tell him. Hey, can we skip to the part where you compliment me? You're also incredibly crass. You keep secrets from everybody, and you finished. But I don't think you're a bad person. You know, okay, maybe. Only because she's doing it for somebody who we don't even know. And we'll probably find out who eventually, right? But, oh my god. Every time the show ran, you always talked to me to make me feel like I wasn't alone. And you made sure I never lost hope. I know that was never part of the job. You didn't have to do that. Yet you did it, over and over. You must have been so tired. It must have been so tiring to do that, over and over, full well knowing that we were doomed. I don't know why you're doing all this, but I believe that you do care about helping people. I'm flattered, Count Silver. But you've got me wrong. What do you mean? Everything I've ever done for you, the others, it's been for my own selfish reasons. Yeah, but I already knew that. I guess he didn't, but I knew that. It just happens to line up nicely. Though I appreciate the compliment. Unlike before, I couldn't tell if she was telling the truth. We went our separate ways shortly after. I spent the rest of the night helping the others with preparing for the plan. I was exhausted when I went back to my room, but I still couldn't fall asleep for several hours. It's as if something's on the tip of my tongue, but I just barely can't grasp it. Yet somehow, I know I'm closer than I've ever been. So, happy music, good times. I'm sure we've got a little bit more to go, but I'm thinking that probably the next part will be the last one. It'll be the finale. So I hope to see you guys there. I've been having a good time. This game went on longer than I thought it would. Honestly, I never thought that this game would be as long as it was. For it being free, you know, it really surprised me, but it's been really fun. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to take off into the sunset on my cruise date with Violet, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it, to getting married to her. So, like, I mean, come on, she's the best. She's perfect. You cannot deny that. But with that being said, guys, love and appreciate every single one of you guys as always. This has been Obediently Yours, Count Silver, signing off.